The soul of yoga is a space that allows you to find out who you are and what you feel most aligned with. And there's no judgment behind your choice. What I love about this is that people have different options. They have the ability to take different courses of study, to, during a Kundalini training, to go and take a gentle class or a yin class or a vinyasa class to find the combination that's particular to them, because we're not all meant to do the same exact thing. And it also keeps it from being prescriptive, from being overly prescriptive or didactic. People aren't going to say, well, you should try this. This one's better than that. Or our studio is better than other studios. There's just none of that. There's just this open-hearted approach that says, we welcome you. We invite you to find out what feels best for you. And I love that piece. That's the most important piece for me in finding out who we really are, is the ability to say, well, let me try this. How does this feel? Oh, that doesn't feel good. Let me try this. This feels right. And just finding that perfect recipe for how you want to be in the world. We are traditional in the Kundalini offering that we have in every way, with some exceptions. And one of the key exceptions is our emphasis. So we really emphasize trauma, anxiety, depression, stress, and allow people to explore those not only for themselves, but in terms of their ability to help others, whether it's private clients. We get lots of clinicians in our training, for example, as well as coaches, or their own experience of anxiety or depression and how to work with that, or to be able to support people, not as clinicians, but as the ability to refer, the ability to support, the ability to notice when someone is in a state of anxiety, and to open the practice to them so that someone doesn't necessarily have to say, well, I can't sit still, so obviously meditation is not for me. To offer gentle forms of movement, for example, into meditation can make all the difference in the world for someone for whom stillness is not accessible. Really, everyone walks away with a set of tools in their toolbox that they didn't have before. And this is for themselves or for their clients. I'm feeling anxious. What's a quick breath technique I can use? I'm feeling the need for more prosperity in my life. What's a simple 11-minute meditation I can do every day? I'm trying to overcome an addiction. What's a simple breath technique I could do, or a meditation I could do for 40 days, just 3 minutes a day that would make a difference? One of them would be a community, a connection of lifetime friendships. That just always happens. We're sort of going through this thing together. We, for example, start a group with all the students on WhatsApp, and everybody, even a couple of years later, people are still chatting on that group, sharing yoga techniques back and forth, or questions, pictures when they go on vacation. So this community piece is there. One of the most important things is a strengthening of your intuitive knowing, the ability to know your highest self, to be able to listen to it more fully, to be able to honor it more fully. We had a student who one year signed up on the very day of training. That very morning, she signed up and joined us. She was new to Kundalini, had no idea what she was doing or why she was here. She just felt called to do it. She is now she moved to Costa Rica and is now leading Kundalini retreats and streaming online all over the place, has huge followings of people who love her teaching and are so touched by what she did. And she didn't even know what it was or why she was doing it, which is the most beautiful way sometimes to approach. I don't know why, I'm just opening my heart to what's possible. I would say if you're looking for a training, make sure you speak to the people running the training, that you connect with them, that you feel a connection with them, that you look at their materials and feel a resonance with them. And I always like to suggest to people to go for somatic experience around it. Your body doesn't lie to you. Your mind goes all sorts of excuses like, oh, it's too expensive, or I can't do this, or this one's right because it's logical. But your body just knows. So if you can just feel your body and just listen to what it says, just like focus on the training and just do a simple body scan and let your body tell you.